we got one here that they're selling the house, and the home inspector said it wasn't working, but she says it's been working fine. But we do have a red flash code down there, so let's see if we can count it. Looks like we got 4 flashes. Yep. Okay. Let's get the door off and see what our 4 flashes is. There's no flash codes on this. The paper probably isn't here. Nope. Well, just regular PSC motor. Let's scoop that. I have to have them turn it on. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Well, I don't see any signs of anything burnt. And again, she said it was working. The home inspector said it wasn't. So I am going to go turn it on and see if I see any problems. We'll go ahead and push the door switch in, which won't work with this one. Okay. Let me get my blue on amp pulled up and we'll see if we can find the codes for this. Let me get that pulled up and then we'll see if I can figure out what that is. Okay guys, so I pulled up the fault codes here. So the 4 flashes is gas temperature sensor. Gas temperature sensor input out of range. Verify 5 volts DC output from control. Sensor open, shorted, unplugged, wiring harness problem. So come down to here. Which sensor was that? Gas temperature sensor. come down to here, and it will give us our voltages according to temperature. So I've had this open now, so I'm going to get my needle leads out, put it on ohms, and I'll go between black and black on this. Let me show you here. I believe it's this one. Yeah. We'll go black to black and see what we have according to temperature. Alright, so if you look at my thermometer, we got 65 degrees. So if we come over here, find 65 degrees, we should be 65, around 13 ohms. So we'll go to our weird spot here. This is like up on a little ledge. So I'll go in here and then here. And we have 17 ohms. So 17 ohms is saying around 55 degrees. I don't know if that's off enough to really. Okay, so I'm gonna do something else here. Well, we should have, for 65 degrees, we should have 1.73 volts DC. I'll put this back on here. Volts DC. We got 4.8. Which is way out. Way out. Let's put it back to ohms. Try again. I'm saying open line. Maybe that's because it's got power on it. So I'll just go right here. Maybe that's because I got power on it, or because this isn't in all the way. Let's try again. I don't work on these a lot, so it takes me a second. Okay. Plug it back in. Volt DC. 4.8. And at 65 degrees, 65 degrees, we should have 1.73. So it would appear 4 flash, so verify resistance, 5 volts DC output from control. Oh. Okay, so I have my 5 volts DC. Volts DC at J3 plug. Okay. I have this says verify 5 volts DC. Which I have. So I have 5 volts. What's the volts DC according to temperature though? Alright, Brandon. Get it together. You gotta think here, use your head. Okay, so I have my 5 volts DC. This is my plug for the sensor right here. This is for the stepper motor. This is for the other sensor. So let's take this. That water just came flying out of there. I wonder if it's gotten wet. And that's the problem, maybe. Water, is that part of the board? Alright, let's try this again. So I'm gonna have to go in and turn the thermostat off so it won't keep trying to come on me when I don't want it to. But I can pop this out. Alright, which one's going to the actual sensor? Right here. I don't know about that wiring. I don't know if you tell, but that wiring is burnt. Well, it looks it. Well, you can even see this is burnt. So let me get that off of there. We might have just found the problem. Let's show you guys what I'm working on here. So I'm trying to nail a up on this little ledge here. Okay. Alright, let me get that cut off of there. And we'll see if it is what I think it is. Come on. Can't. There we go. No, give me a break. There we go. Okay. They give you so much room here. Yep. Melted. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that wire is completely melted. So she's gonna need a sensor. I'm gonna take a picture of it so I can show it to her. I don't know if you can see that better or not. It's all melted up. Alright, well, go talk to her, I guess. Alright, I got one of the supply houses checking for me. The first one I called couldn't get it till tomorrow, so I got one more option for Trane up here I can check. So they're checking, and I'm just gonna put everything back together for right now. I'm guessing that probably melted because of the heater kit being so close, and the dirty filter probably didn't help. So, yeah, that seems like it's setting awfully low. But yeah, so I have them check. I'm gonna put everything back together for right now. And oh, they're calling back. Let's find out. Alright, we're back at this one, guys. 2 days later, because it didn't come in at Ferguson's like they said it would the day before. Here's the sensor. We're gonna get this door off and get it put on. Here's the old sensor right here. It was burnt really bad. Get the new one put on there. Just for comparison's sake. Good, bad. Oh. Okay. Come on now. Get zip tie. Okay, zip tied. Here we got it plugged in. Take some foam tape. And attempt to get it on there. I'm gonna take this. Zip tie it. Zip tied. Take one more piece of foam tape. Just a small piece. Right there. I'll take this zip tie. Put it right there. And now we got the new sensor on there wrapped up. Try to keep these wires away from those heaters the best I can. I wonder if this coil's been changed. That's why they're laying right there like that. Alright. Now, I've got to remember how to reset this board. Let me look that up. I can't remember off the top of my head. I see clear right here. I don't know. Let me look it up and see if I can figure it out real quick. Alright guys, I figured it out. You gotta jump test to close for 10 to 15 seconds to get it to clear the code. So let's turn the breakers back on. Have a fault now, maybe because I reset the power. And then, I don't know, it's just see what this does. Okay, well, we don't have a fault code, so might be where I reset everything. Alright, I'm gonna get the door back on and just fire it up and make sure everything runs, but here we are. That's how easy it is to change the thermistor on one of these things. This one was the hot gas. I don't know if this says it or not. No, it just says sensor, but the hot gas sensor. So wasn't too bad. But unless you work on one of these every day, you have to look up the manual to troubleshoot it. So I don't work on them enough to be able to do it without looking at the manual. Even though I install Trane, American Standard, we don't have to go back very often. So, all right, we're up and running. Oh, it's hot. Alright, everything looks good. We don't have any kind of fault codes. Should just be the green. The red flash you saw, or the red you saw was from my camera. So, they're back in business or selling the house, so I made sure to put the sticker on there, and we are good to go.